Hi everyone. Please get into a seated posture with 2 cushions underneath your buttocks. I'm going to demonstrate how you can sit on the cushions most comfortably, and that is 1/3 of the pillows. So just put the corner of your sit bones on the pillows. And now we can begin. This will allow your hips to be above your knees. Always make sure that you have enough cushions underneath you so that your hips are above your knees. So rotating your neck in a clockwise position, not feeling any grinding, but just be very gentle with your neck. Trying to sync up your breath. And rotating in the other direction. Just keep doing this several rounds in your own pace. Once you're ready, just stop moving in like a circular direction with your chest, feeling like there's a circle or box in your chest, and try to hit all 4 corners with your chest and your back. Rotating and lubricating the spine, making sure that the spine is supple. And now rotate in the opposite direction. And really feel your spine slowly and gently start to open up. And then standing up, removing the cushions. Plant your feet flat on the ground and rotate your hips in one direction. Really feeling all corners of the hips go as much as possible, front and back. Really trying to exaggerate the posture. Whenever you're ready, going in the opposite direction. Again, trying to touch all corners of your hip. Around the space around the hip. Once you're done your last round, just go swing back the opposite direction a couple times just to keep your balance. And then stand still, bring your feet closer together, and center yourself with your breath. Turning to the front of your mat, and bring the left foot forward and the right leg back. Pointing the right foot slightly at a 45 degree, and then start to bend the left knee deeper and deeper, and see if you need a greater stance, then move the left foot even forward. And you can inch this slowly with each bending of the knee and straightening of it. And just see where you're most comfortable so that your back leg gets a stretch and also your left leg feels a deep bend. Bend your upper body down, your hands on your waist, and then inhale like a bird, your hands up and down, and try to inhale as your hands are up and exhale as your hands are down. Really feeling the side body open up. Straighten out the legs, put your hands back on your hips. Step your foot back to meet the left and stand in mountain pose, Tadasana. Move the left foot back, right foot forward, and slowly bending your right knee forward. and moving your upper body with the bending of the leg, and reach the right leg forward again. If you need a bigger stance, just keep doing this a couple times. Bending the upper body down, hands on the waist, and then inhale your arms up and exhale, arms down. Do this a couple times, feeling the side body open. Slowly bring your upper body up, hands on your waist. Bend the right knee deeply and bring the left to meet the right. And stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. Step your right leg back and left leg forward at a 90-degree angle into warrior, and bending the left knee deeply into warrior. And as you bending the left knee, see if you need to take a bigger stance and inch your legs open a bit. Arms wide. Bring your left arm down, right arm over the head, and windshield wipe your arms up and down. Exhale it down and inhale it up. And then come back into warrior two. Straighten out the left leg. Bring it back parallel to meet the right. And just breathe here for a second. A couple breaths on your own. And then shift the right leg forward where the ankles are at a 90-degree angle, and bending deeply the right knee. Bend and straighten the right knee a couple times. Really activating the legs, try to keep it stable. Arms wide, chest open. Bring the right arm down on the left knee, lifting the left arm up on an inhale, down on an exhale. Just do this a couple times, syncing your breath on an inhale and down on an exhale a couple times to awaken the side body. And then come back up into warrior two. Straighten out the foot. Bring the legs parallel to each other and put your hands on your waist and move your chin forward, and then bring your head slowly down, all the way down, and put your hands on the ground. In this city the heaven of rapture is upraised, and the world illumining sun of yearning shineth, and the fire of love is set ablaze. And when the fire of love is ablaze, it burneth to ashes the harvest of reason. Putting your hands behind your ankles to deepen the stretch a little bit. In this city the heaven of rapture is upraised, and the world illumining sun of yearning shineth, and the fire of love is set ablaze. And when the fire of love is ablaze, it burneth to ashes the harvest of reason. Unhook your hands from your foot, bring it back to your hips. Slowly come up to center. Bring your right foot to the left. Pause here for a moment. and stand here and focus on your breath. Get some cushion, come back down into seated. Extend your legs out forward into Tadasana. Bend the left knee and then bring it across the outside of the right knee, and then bend the lower knee and try to bring your body forward and stack your knee on top of each other and really squeeze it tight into shoelace pose. And as you can see, there is a modification pose to extend the bottom leg if this posture is too intense. Now is the wayfarer oblivious of himself, and of aught besides himself he seeth neither ignorance nor knowledge, neither doubt nor certitude. He knoweth not the morn of guidance from the night of error. Now is the wayfarer oblivious of himself, and of aught besides himself. He seeth neither ignorance nor knowledge, neither doubt nor certitude. He knoweth not the morn of guidance from the night of error. And now unhooking the left foot down and then doing the same on the opposite leg, bringing the right foot on the outer edges of the left and then bending the left knee and stacking up the knees right on top of each other. And if you would like a modification to extend the left knee forward. Now is the wayfarer oblivious of himself, and of aught besides himself. He seeth neither ignorance nor knowledge, neither doubt nor certitude. He knoweth not the morn of guidance from the night of error. He fleeth from both unbelief and faith, and findeth in deadly poison his heart's relief. Wherefore Attar saith, for the infidel error, for the faithful faith, for Attar's heart the atom of thy pain. Extending the left leg forward. He fleeth from both unbelief and faith, and findeth in deadly poison his heart's relief. Wherefore Attar saith, for the infidel error, for the faithful faith, for Attar's heart an atom of thy pain. Extending the legs and shaking them out, taking the cushions off, and slowly make your way down, lying down on your back. Bring both knees into your chest and rock them from side to side, massaging the lower back. Putting your hands on your knees and guiding your knees in a circular direction, drawing zeros on the roof with the back of your hands in both directions. After a couple on each side, rock from side to side. Bring your hands on your knees. Bring closer your knees to your chest. And again, begin rocking them fluidly, just massaging the back and seeing if there's any tight areas, and just spending a little time on any place that needs a little bit more nourishment. Dropping the feet back on the floor, extending the feet, hands by your side. Inhale the right foot to your chest, and then take it to your left hand side in a twist, using your left hand as an assistance. O my brother, until thou enter the Egypt of love, thou shalt never gaze upon the Joseph-like beauty of the friend, and until, like Jacob, thou forsake thine outward eye, thou shalt never open the eye of thine inward being. Bringing the knees back to the center and dropping it down. Pause here for a couple breaths. When you're ready, inhaling your left knee to your chest and bending it towards the right hand side, using your right hand as a support. O my brother, until thou enter the Egypt of love, thou shalt never gaze upon the Joseph-like beauty of the friend, and until, like Jacob, thou forsake thine outward eyes, thou shalt never open the eye of thine inward being. Slowly, gently guide the right hand, guide the left knee back to center and dropping it down into a momentary pause. Focus on your breath and relax your entire body down. A lover feareth nothing and can suffer no harm. Thou seest him chill in the fire and dry in the sea. A lover is he who is chill in hellfire, a knower is he who is dry in the sea. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingertips and your toes, bending your knees and windshield wiping them from left to right. Slowly coming onto your right hand side and focus on your breath, using your left hand as a pillow and as a support. With your right hand in front of your chest. And whenever you're ready, coming back into a seated posture. Hands on your knees. And just do a quick body scan from your head, forehead, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, neck, shoulders, arms, wrists, and the rest of the lower body. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me in today's practice. You did wonderfully. If you would like to join me in a live practice on the 7 valleys and the Yogic Chakras, please join our newsletter for our upcoming group series or workshops. Thank you.